Hi everyone, this is Sandy Reese with StampItCrew.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Welcome to our March card class. I'm very excited for today. We have 3 cute baby cards that I'm going to show you. Now, if you like the cards, if you place an order using the host code link below, of at least $35 before tax and shipping, I will send you a kit to make all 6 of these cards to each of the 3 designs for free. If you spend at least $50 before tax and shipping, I will also include a pack of these gorgeous iridescent pastel gems. You get 90 gems in 3 different colors. I'm using 2 on each card, so you could make 45 cards with these, or make the 6 and then you can use them on other projects. All right, so with the kit you'll receive everything you need, including ribbon and the die cut pieces, embossed pieces if there are any, and then the designer paper and cardstock. What you won't get is stamping or the gems. So the gems are free with $50 order, and then the stamping, you're going to need the Happier Than Happy stamp set. If you have the bundle, you can use that as well, the dies. Otherwise, you can just use the stamp set and hand cut the characters that we're going to be using. Okay, so this is really my favorite baby set of everything we have in both catalogs. It's just so cute, and the designer paper that goes in here is super cute too. My next 2 videos will feature bonus cards using designs that are not baby cards. I think I have a welcome card and a thank you card. So it can be used for a lot of different things besides babies, but I think this is just super, super sweet. So let's get started. All right, so our first card, we are going to start with a piece of thick basic white cardstock, just cut in half. All right, then I have a piece of Sahara sand. This I've used with the, it's wood grain. I think it's the hardwood embossing folder, but I've already embossed this for you. And then here's a piece of the designer paper. I love this one with the mushrooms. And then the back side has this fun little kind of V pattern, or it looks like little bird prints or something. And then I have another one. Now, all these are going to be gift card holders, so you can opt to make them gift card holders or just leave them as cards. It's up to you. But I like to send, a lot of times I get baby shower invitations or friends of the kids that are having babies, and I can't attend in person, so I just like to mail a nice little gift card. Okay. So I am adhering my DSP to the left side of my emboss piece, and then I'm going to add this right here on the left of that, leaving a little bit of a gap there. And then I have a piece of this smoky slate ribbon. I love this step because even though it's not smoky slate, it's gray granite. Gray granite, but it can go with smoky slate. It can go with gray granite, and it can also coordinate with the Sahara sand. And then it's got a little bit of fun shimmer to it too. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can't. Look at that shimmer. I love that. Love that ribbon. Okay. So now we can adhere this to our card front. And along with the projects, you will also get a PDF with photos. Okay, now I have die cut a piece of Calypso Coral and Basic White using the, I'm thinking Stylish Shapes dies. That's the one. Okay, so we're just going to adhere this one flat. I'm going to do this right about there. Then on our white, we're going to use Calypso Coral, and you can see I have a scrap on the a scrap piece of white. I have stamped my fox and die cut him, and just to save time, because you guys know, most of you have done stamping before. and some die cutting. And then I'm going to stamp Hello Baby up here at the kind of the top of my circle. And then on the inside, I'm going to do Happier Than Happy for You. I'll just go ahead and stamp this too. I love how that stamps. Okay, so I only use Calypso Corlon here. I used it for the words and for the fox. Okay, let's just adhere the circle flat. Now, if you want to pop these up, you can, but I'm also popping up the fox, and I feel like one layer of dimensionals is enough if you're going to mail the card. Otherwise, you're going to get into extra postage and all that nonsense. I tell you, postage is enough just by itself without having to add extra unless you really need to. Okay, so I'm going to grab some of my iridescent gems. I have cut this up. This is all I have left for my first pack. And I'm just going to use a large one maybe up here. And then we'll grab a small one and put it right there just to add a little extra sparkle. Now for our gift card part. You can turn any card into a gift card by just sticking an extra piece of paper right here. Now I could go with the mushrooms, but that's kind of light. So I'm going to go with the V's and make sure that my V's are going the same direction as they are on here. I mean, if you want to make them mountains, you can do it that way. So there are two ways to adhere this to make the pocket. You could use tear and tape on the bottom and the sides, or you could use just a little bit of Tombow liquid glue. This will make a little thinner line. Okay, that's a little bit thick. You don't want it to ooze out because then the inside of your card is going to get all sticky. Okay, and then you want to let that dry before you put a gift card in there. All right, I have one that I had already finished, that I have, it's already dry, and let me show you the gift card. I just grabbed a used gift card, and this will fit in going this way, just like that. So you can see the sentiment, you can, write on there if you want, or you can write over on this side, or you can put it in like that, whatever you want to do. But I like to make sure this pocket's nice and dry before I put my gift card in. I think it's probably dry enough. So it is ready to go. So isn't that cute? Just a super quick card right there. All right, let's go on to our next one. And we are going to do one using up some of our designer paper. So I have started with just a quarter sheet of Smoky Slate, and this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I need to clean these two stamps real quick, so we're going to do a different color on this one. All right. Now I have a piece of this designer paper. This one is the pattern that has kind of all the trees, and has some acorns, and that has these little gray pluses on the back. And I have scored this, and the scoring measurements will be in the PDF. On this little one, I did a little 1/2-inch score on this end. We're going to fold that one backwards so we can see those little plus marks. All right, so you've got it folded like this. This is going to be our pocket. So I think we can use a little tear and tape on this pocket. The bottom's already folded, so I'm just going to add tear and tape right on the edge of our two sides. You can peel that off. Close up your pocket, just like that. Then on the front, I want to glue this little panel back. I just kind of wanted a fun little border. So you can use, whatever adhesive you have. Let's get this going to hold that down. Cute. All right. This, we can go ahead and adhere this to the card base. That's going to give it stability because this is, you know, it's designer paper, so it's a little bit on the flimsy side. So I like to put it on a piece of cardstock to give it a little bit of strength. And it makes kind of a nice little border too around the edge. All right, now just decorate. Time to decorate. Okay, so I have pre-stamped a bear using soft suede, and I've die cut him. He's my favorite thing about the whole suite is this bear. I think he's adorable. All right, we're going to pop him up, but first let's do our stamping. We're gonna stamp on another stitch circle, and we're gonna grab soft suede. So the only color we're using in here is soft suede. And you know what I'm missing? Is a piece of white for the inside. I thought I had one, and it's, hold on a second, let me grab one. I have some extras right here, I believe. Or maybe not. I completely forget to cut white pieces. Here's one. Okay, I'm getting there. Okay, there's our inside piece. I will make sure that you have a white piece for the inside. All right, so we're gonna do on this one, we're gonna do Happier Than Happy for You on the circle. And then we're gonna do Hello Baby on the inside. Just like that. Okay, so let's adhere our inside piece right there. And then we'll just glue this one down flat. I'm going to put this up in this corner. And then we will use a couple of dimensionals to adhere our bear. Put one on his head, one down there, maybe one over here on the side. I'm kind of putting him down on that little flap. Make sure we don't cover up our words. Isn't that cute? Okay, now I've taken a piece of old olive cardstock, and what I did to make this fun little border, I've taken this big die scallop rectangle out of our scallop contours dies, and I just cut it using one edge. So I took a 1-inch strip, and then I just cut it with that edge to create a fun little sweet edge that would be perfect for a baby card. And then I'm just going to trim off that little half a piece, and then this little piece right here. Just so we have nice smooth scallops on either end. And then we're going to adhere it right underneath our front flap. So we can just make sure I went off my cardstock with my adhesive there. I'm going to center this, and I want a little bit of the green border straight part showing. But if you just want the scallops showing, you can just have the scallops. I wanted it just a hair more green. Let's pull this out. A hair more green, just like that. Isn't that cute? Just adds a cute little dainty border on it. All right, now last but not least, we're going to do our embellishing. So I have another piece of the gray granite ribbon, and let's adhere this with a glue dot. All right, just going to pop that up right there. That makes it cuter for a baby. And then let's grab, these gems come in gold, balmy blue, or it might be pool party, but it goes with balmy blue too. And then the Calypso coral. Now these gold, they say they're gold, but they're almost kind of clear. So you can actually take these and color them with your blends. And I'm just gonna put a couple of them right there. or you can leave them blank. And if they're gold or kind of white, then they'll go with anything. They're iridescent, so they kind of pick up the colors that are around them. Isn't that cute? Super cute. Our gift card fits right in. Where'd our gift card go? It's a little bit tight right here, but you can fit it in there, or you can use your, go this way. If you want a little bit more room, use the Tombow liquid glue, because the tape is a little wider than what your liquid glue would be. All right, but it still fits in. All right, so that is card number 2. All right, for card number 3, we're gonna do another take on a gift card holder. So we've cut our paper 4 1/4 by 11, and then we've scored the front panel halfway, and that is going to actually fold in like this. So I'm gonna fold it in, and then I'm gonna do creasing so it lays nice and flat. All right, right here, I want to make a little notch. You don't have to do this, but if you want, if you have a circle punch, I'm just using this label punch just to cut just a little notch out of there. And then we are going to, this is our pocket, so we're going to put a little glue right here on the edge, both edges. This is one of the easiest gift card holders to make. All right, so now we have a space for our gift card. We'll put that in a minute. All right, I've got 2 pieces of designer paper. This was a larger piece that I just cut, so I'm making sure I keep it right here so that my image is kind of continuous. I'm gonna put the left side on this top flap, and then the right side on the right side, which is the bottom flap. All right, my tape doesn't want to get going. Okay, let's do this one. There we go. So far, so good. All right, we're gonna do a little one, another one on the inside. And I'm using coral and balmy blue on this card. I like the coral for stamping. It's a little bit darker. And on the inside, I'm going to do the Happier Than Happy for You, which is wonderful for babies. Now you could do, Happier Than Happy for You could go for any occasion, which is, I just think it's just a really sweet sentiment. All right, I'll leave that open because we're going to come back to that in just a second. All right, so this is our inside. I'm just doing it over to the left so that it doesn't peek out. I don't want it to peek out. Okay, now I have a stitched scallop rectangle, and this is from these Scallop Contours dies. I always forget the name of that. And then I've die cut the word baby, and I will die cut these for you out of the, oh, what's the name of it? My paper's backwards. These are in, this die set is in the mini catalog called Alphabet a la Mode dies. Any alphabet set, I love. These are very tall and thin, so you can see I'm spelling out the word baby, and it doesn't take up much room. I could spell out a longer word if I want, or if you know the name of the baby. If you want to do die cut the name of the baby, if it'll fit on your cards, you can do that too. Let me see, I need some glue. All right, now Normally I would use some, you could use some adhesive sheets on here, which I always forget to do until afterwards. So I'm just using Tombow, which I really like to put the letters on. The trick is to go very thin and you don't have to cover the whole thing. The less glue you use, the better. The more you use, the more it's going to squish out and make a mess. I'm just saying. Go very thin. All right, and then always make sure you get your letters spelled out properly. I have to look and make sure. P-A-B-Y, baby. Okay, then I have a little quarter or half-inch strip of basic white, and we're going to stamp welcome. I'm going to stamp this right here, make sure it's straight. That looks pretty straight. I'm going to do just welcome right in the middle of that. Okay, and then I'm going to stamp a couple little mushrooms. I'm going to do this one, the bigger mushroom, right here, and I'm going to do this in coral. And then let's grab our balmy blue, and there's a little mushroom. Let's just stamp this one kind of right next to it. Isn't that cute? Mushrooms. All right. I'm going to adhere this to the left side only, so I'm not putting adhesive over here. I'm going to center this on the card front, but my adhesive is just sticking to this one. And then I'm going to just flag the ends of our welcome, little welcome banner. Okay, this is what we're going to pop up on this card. It's not very wide, so I'm just putting one there. I'm just going to put it right here so it says welcome baby. So cute. Now let's grab some of these blue gems, and we can put kind of a big space right there. And then a smaller space down here. Whoops, scooch over. And that is it. How sweet is that? I just love these cards. Love them, love them. And now, let's see. We've got our gift card that can actually fit all the way into that pocket. That's why we like that notch, so that they can see something is there. If it's just flat, you put something in there, they won't be able to see there's a gift card. So you want to make sure they can see that something else is in the pocket when they receive it. Okay, and that helps them kind of grab it out too. So I hope you enjoyed these baby gift cards today. And you know, you have until next Friday to place your order to get the card set for free. I'm going to be visiting my daughter in California this week. So once I get home, I will get these all mailed out, all the kits mailed out to you, along with emailing the PDF instructions to go with the cards with all the measurements, so you can make these in the future. Now, these designs could be used for anything, for birthday, for wedding, you know, just change out your paper, change out your, you know, your sentiments. And, you know, this guy, you could do flowers instead of a bear. It doesn't have to be a bear. So super cute cards for any occasion. All right. Thanks so much. I'll put a link below. I'm just going to see. We have some comments. Hi, Kat. Kathleen's on. I'm just looking. Just if you see my arm, just ignore me. I see we got Valita. We got Kathy. Kathleen. Lynn. Oh, hi, Lynn. Oh, we got Karen. Hi, Karen. Zelda. Hello. Hello, ladies. Thanks so much for checking in today. If you're not watching on Facebook, this will be posted a little bit later, but you have until next Friday to place your orders online. You have to use that host code if you want to receive the gems for free in the card kit. All right. Thanks everybody for checking in. I'll have a bonus project on Saturday using this stamp set and one on Monday. So make sure to watch for those. All right. I will see you soon. Bye everyone.